Hello guys, welcome to episode number 35. Episode 35 guys of Far Cry 6. This is the awesome creator Jack Dawson. Today's date guys also is May 11th, 2022. If you guys want to catch more of Far Cry 6 every Tuesday and Wednesdays on any game I do on the schedule for that slot guys, and that is what do you call it, Tuesday and Wednesdays. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. And time we manage to meet new friends, new creators, guys, in this community. We don't lose it, we don't win it or lose it. We're one big community and one big group all together. That's exactly what we'll find. What we'll find in this community is finding ourselves new friends, new creators in this community, and anything else so on and so forth today. If you see people live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, we can also advise as one big community today to sell people out, tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But if you guys have an account on Twitter today, you guys can send me out, tweet me out as the awesome creator, Jack Dawson, of course. The awesome creator, guys, the high profile name from Titanic, and anything else so on and so forth in this community. Good morning, more love. Sister Rose 21, how's it going? Make a love shout out to you guys to kick off on a Wednesday morning. Pretty much my last day off from work until Saturday, so you guys let me know as much as you can. But if you guys have an account on Twitter today, the best one, for example, is you guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, Zach Dawson 824-65600, and that's how we meet new creators, new friends, guys, in this community. So we pretty much win it and do not lose it. So you guys can let me know anytime. I've been on Twitter for 3 years. YouTube 5 years, Walmart 5 years. Also guys, my love and I have officially been together today on a Wednesday to kick off at this point. Excuse me. A bit of a hiccup today guys, but not necessarily much for me. And that would be, the days for her and I is 1,760 days. 1760 now today, guys, for her and I. And so we'll be officially getting married in the future, and anything else so on and so forth today. Well, guys, that's what we can really do in this community. Send people out, tweet people out, follow each other, and pretty much follow request each other anytime. And guys, we're one big group and one big community. Anything else that's more, so on and so forth. I'll tell you guys my agenda in just a little bit. All you have to do, guys, is tell me your first and last name and your numbers on Twitter. How many days, weeks, months, years, decades, or centuries you guys been on Twitter for. The best one you guys can find is the awesome creator, JD, Jack Dawson, of course, from Titanic, 824-65600. You guys have an account on Steam. Anytime you manage to play good Zenzui's games that are having a great taste. More common between gameplay, graphics, any possible Zenzui's you guys can find, for example. And that would be guys for having temporarily, maybe you guys haven't played any games lately. Or maybe good stuff you haven't. With the first trailer, see if I can give you guys a YouTube poll on this one. With the first trailer okay, there we go. See if I can give myself a space bar here today for this YouTube poll. See if I can possibly decorate it. There we go. Now, Gotham Knights. Now, this poll question came to my attention, guys, at this point. Coming to the. I'll get back to this YouTube poll in a second. But yeah, guys, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, shooting, action games, puzzle games, let me know. Any variety of games you play if you have yourselves a PC, in that sense, what personal computer. I still haven't seen PC for quite some time, but he's also a good friend of mine. Positive and loyal companion, and that's why I also love, support, and respect is always the key, and also knowledge is power. From a profile name, guys, from Titanic, a different kind of name besides Titanic or anything else, so on and so forth. And anything else to bring towards the table, rather. Yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson93 on Steam, and the only one I think I have one or two people. That's PC, and I think I also have, Devin, aka Armament Games. Almost, I haven't been on Discord for quite some time, but, not as much as I could really relate to the PS5 and Xbox Series. Okay, there we go. Z would count, but probably not. But yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson93 on Steam. Also, guys, we have an account on with us at Twitter and Steam. We have an account on Instagram. Guys, it's Sam out as well. The awesome creator. Coming out of 305 mods, Zach Dawson. And that's the absolutely, guys, the awesome creator. High profile name, popular name. Between beginning towards anything else, so on and so forth. I've got Kevin, Sorty, and Runny Egg. And so much more people. So guys, check me out on Instagram the same way. And also, guys, Reddit. I do got Kevin, aka 2%, guys, on Reddit. I do know Kevin comes by every 1 to 2 days a week to see how I'm doing here today in this community, and Kevin, aka 2%, he's just celebrated 2 years of 2% and this one big community that we have. One entire community. Coming to Xbox Series, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the YouTube poll here. Remain, not bad. A bit interesting. There we go. You guys can check out this YouTube poll. Coming out of IGN News. Remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, you guys get IGN News from the awesome creator. So on and so forth today. They kick off on a Wednesday morning, May 11th, 2022. We got to check out Kevin the following days on his live streams, Friday through Mondays, running almost 24/7, rocking and rolling. That's like all of you guys are with me, and me with you guys too. That's why my stuff's been incredibly good. Let's see if we can keep it up, stay focused, and keep anything else on the control as good as we continue it between inside and outside and out in this community. Triple F Garden, make a love shout out. Good morning, how are you? Welcome to the community, sir. Or ma'am, at this point. We got Sony's Getaways Mondays through Saturdays. I actually did jump in with Sony yesterday. And I will say, she's been missing me, helping me in this community, and yeah, there we go. Try to answer my left eardrum real quick. But yeah, Sony's Getaway's doing good. I did drop a super tap for her, and even though I haven't been to her live streams for quite some time, I told her I said quote. I told her, when she was live streaming yesterday, I told her I said I was busy with work, been busy with my pudding, even though Sony knows that, I told her I said quote, that my love and I are gonna be as the youngest couple of all time. You guys understand, getting married in the future. I told Sony yesterday, and she pretty much nearly gets it of what's going on with that. But it's not too bad to begin, so that's why it's been 1760 now between her and I. We've been taking one step at a time, not rushing it, but keeping much more interesting too. But the best thing is, guys, to check out Sony's Getaway. She's awesome, terrific, tremendous, loving, caring, supportive, very funny too. And the following days for Sony's Getaway, the awesome creator, it's Monday through Saturday. Sometimes Sundays, but I think 90% of the time, or 95% of the time, is Monday through Saturdays. Well, guys, filled with plenty of love, support, and respect today, and also knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. Being trustworthy and also honest today. The most very important thing in this community is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, Tweet me out, share me out, guys, on Twitter. Like, support, comment. Tweet me out, share me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can vote the land of 38, and the Great Summon at 14. That's still by 24 on the passive things. And also, guys, my highest statistics, 238 likes. Highest views is still 1313. So I was looking at my real-time views the last number of days since after this past Saturday, and they pretty much removed the the traffic stuff, if you will. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, get Isaac and news. From anything else, so on and so forth. Did I shoot that? No. Okay, nice pickup. But yeah, mega love shout out to you guys from the awesome creator. A high profile, popular name. And that would be from Titanic, as always. So as far as what's going on to my agenda today, guys, it is my last day off from work until Saturday here today. I mean, so far today in this community. So the plan going forward is pretty much really coming in of a Wednesday morning at this point. We are currently, anytime I'm doing a game on Tuesday and Wednesdays, 5 minutes. And what's that case, guys? Far Cry 6, rather. Coming out of a New Year's resolution. So that way we can bring more people in and see what we do in this community. So make sure all of us are warm, having a good welcome, and also all other good stuff too. You guys can vote on that YouTube poll today. But I do go back to work tomorrow, guys, between 4 and 11. But I think there probably will be a live stream tomorrow. And I think the only thing I'll definitely do, or more, I think a little more likely for sure, you guys will have a new episode of Tales of Arise in the morning. I'm not doing the two, but I don't think I'm gonna do a double chat tomorrow, since all I have to work is 4 to 11, and then I've got a 4-hour shift on Friday, and special occasions to appreciate stuff, to pay our respects, and also other good stuff as well. And I think we should be okay. I don't see why not. I mean, I'm still trying to get back to going into my first time, guys. I'm hoping I can still get monetized soon from you guys in this community, in this group today. But there's still a little more higher possibility. So you guys can give me super chats and I can read them. And see if they're pretty much good, average, or not too bad, for example. So, as soon as you guys get me up there, I can get you guys up there in this community and also other good stuff too. So that way we can do super chats, and I obviously do not do, I don't do Streamlabs like Off City does, but for the most part, I could probably take super chats as soon as you guys give me much more watch time, so that's a good way to jump right in. And guys, we have a couple of them that already get themselves under control between the zip line already. But as far as what's going on today, guys, well, I know my friend does not have a well, her and I had time together for about nearly an hour. I mean, actually no. Actually, we hardly did not spend any time together last night, since even though she was supposed to finish off early. So they pretty much got done around 8 o'clock last night, and I was tired, and pretty much decided to get my own supper coming out of that for sure. And that wasn't too bad. I had a couple things. I had some cheese curds. I had a quesadilla and pretty much light stuff too. So, well, I'm so drinking light, guys. It's just that if I want to have one dark, 9 times out of 10 I would just be having headaches, having anything else, so on and so forth, coming into my system. So I'm just trying to keep a watch out for that. I'm concerned for it too. Oh, thank you, Sister Rose. Make a love shout out to you. You're very understanding, very sweet to talk to in this community. And of 305 mods. My stuff's been incredibly good, guys. But once we get to summer and gaming, it's gonna be interesting. pretty much a very handful of games that we cannot really try. Let's see what these games are going to be about too. That's going to be very soon. Summer Game is going to be coming up on. It's going to be coming up next month. It's going to be coming up next month, guys. So we have to get ourselves prepared and ready to go for it. Good morning, Lazada. How are you? Make a love shout out. How's it going? I'm a little bit tired, but I'm on my last day off until Saturday. And with my hour system, guys, on the schedules, well, pretty much back and forth. But it's just I know that on the 27th of May, my love and I have something big going on that coming Friday, and in the next 2 weeks. So the plan on that is well, I'm going to be watching Top Gun Maverick with the returns of Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, and pretty much like the actor is still alive too, and that would be Jon Hamm. I mean, I haven't seen any movies on Jon Hamm, but I will say he does pretty good acting when it comes to. I don't know if he's actually been in any movies, especially with. I know he was on one episode of Family Guy at this point, and that was back in season 12 or season 13 at this point. So I'm pretty sure it's one of two. But Jon Hamm actually, he's exactly a pretty good actor. Like a Russell Crowe, a Mel Gibson, a Jennifer Lopez kind of thing. But Jon Hamm he's a very good actor. Kind of like other actors, like say Jack Nicholson, Tyrese Gibson coming out of Fast and Furious, and other way around too, and so much more. And if you guys want shoutouts, let me know in live chat the same way. One big community from the awesome creator yours truly from Titanic, and to all of you guys in this community. That's all we can really do, and always continue to elaborate to do anything. So. But as far as what's going on today, as soon as I get an hour and 35 in this morning, I want you guys to hopefully give me plenty of good watch time. Go back to my past episodes and see if you guys can, in this community, to have much more expand to go forward with. My stuff's been really good. What we have to do is keep our head up, stay focused, stay honest, and as always, keep up the good work. If you guys are working somewhere or have your own YouTube schedule, you pretty much play games, be more creative, show more attention, if you will. That's all we can really establish. It's pretty much nearly 9 times out of 10, so. Now, I, for one, guys, have not checked out the first gameplay of Gotham Knights for the, but I do know the game itself, it's not going to be going into, what do you call it, on the PS4 or Xbox One. So I am sorry to say, guys, for those of you that were so hyped to play them on your previous consoles, and that would be the Xbox One and PS4, you guys will not have pretty much a special opportunity. But the good part of that, too, Gotham Knights is coming out very soon, very shortly. Summer Gaming may have something good for it, but it really all depends what of how the upgrades will add. I mean, it all depends if they're going to be adding the first DLCs to them. Which I will say, guys, Gotham Knights should be real good. I'm thinking it'll top a little bit more with, extra more with, Injustice, the fighting game Injustice, Marvel's Capcom, and other fighting games that we can really think of, too. Like I said, I haven't checked out any gameplay for that yet, but I've heard Gotham Knights should be good. I mean, it should be real good once, I'm thinking Summer Gaming will have some good stuff to add. Pretty good gameplay, too. So I think that's going to be interesting, how Gotham Knights will do between the PS5 and Xbox Series. I know it's not coming to the PS4 and Xbox One, for the most part, maybe not at all or anytime soon. So it won't be coming out between Those two systems that have been around for a long time. Alright guys, we got news to talk about today. Today's date is May 11th, 2022. On a Wednesday morning for you guys in this community. Now, you guys know how we do this from this community. From the awesome creator to all of you guys in this community, and also one big group. That's saying positive and loyal, saying trustworthy and honest. And anything else like saying love, support, and respect is always the key. And also knowledge is power, where we meet new friends, new creators, one by one. Anytime we manage to meet new creators, guys, new friends, and one big group, one big community, and of 305 mods. Anytime we manage to meet new friends, new creators, and if you're live streaming on YouTube or Twitch, we can also send people out and tweet people out. Pretty much on the following apps. If you guys have, if all of you guys in this community have accounts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can share me or tweet me out on those current apps anytime, and I'm so normally on Facebook at a normal time, maybe like nearly 24/7 if I am. So you guys can let me know when your accounts are, and we can share each other out, tweet people out in this community. And if you're only live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, like saying if you have an account on Twitter, by the way, check me out, share me out, tweet me out, guys, follow me. Zach Dawson, 824-65600. I've been inactive on Twitter, guys, for 3 years, YouTube 5 years, one more 5 years in total, and that's usually 9 times out of 10 to go through the, anything that's more creative, more astounding, much more to experience in this community. Also, guys, one more 5 years. I go back tomorrow, early evening, and pretty much afternoon on Friday. And that is 4 to 11, and then 1:30 to 5:30 for those 4 hours. And then I'm off the 14th after that. After this, after today, tomorrow, and Friday. And also, guys, my love and I, as the youngest couple, it's been 1760 of our undefeated streak without a single thing being dropped or anything else coming into our massive attention. So, what this group always needs is plenty of expanding, much more entertainment, plenty of likes, support, plenty of comments. You guys get from anybody you know on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys, we're one big community, we're one big group, and that's how we can really stand out for anything. They're pretty much in front of us, all in one big place, and also one big community. That's all we can really establish. Yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson. Tell me your first, last name, and your numbers on Twitter. How long have you guys been on active for? And then, 9 times out of 10, we can follow each other, friend request each other, share each other out, tweet people out, and also do the same thing for each other, as much as we can. Yeah, guys, my numbers on my Twitter is 824-65600, your awesome creator from Titanic. High profile name of all time. And it usually stands for GOAT, the greatest of all time. We have a gaming service account, guys, on Steam. Name is Zach Dawson 93. Anytime you manage to play any games, if you're buying games with a Steam gift card or a credit card at this point, between a good amount of games that you haven't bought or missed playing when you guys were kids, or even if you guys haven't had a chance to do any games that, if you're doing blind play or trying to figure out what you're doing, any games you like to play the most, that's taken out to you for your consideration, or you're finally eating dinner. Nice. I was going to say, Lazada was my supper today. But yeah, anytime you want. Any RPGs, music, sports, action-adventure, puzzle, shooting, any indie games. I usually do not play any indie games by far, but indie games pretty much is all some attention, but not as much as I would like. But I've been having 2 possible genres, and that's RPGs since I was a kid, sports ever since I was a teen. I mean, a good teenager back then. And I've been playing sports since, I think, for the past almost 15 years. Maybe like 13, maybe like closer to 15, maybe like 14. I like playing sports games. Whatever it's coming out of any sports games you play, like say, for example, Madden, NHL, which stands for National Hockey League, basketball, baseball. I like playing baseball a little more than most. I actually play plenty of baseball on my PC, and I still have no clue where MLB 22 is still heading. It's gonna be very soon, likely. As soon as I beat a dirt game on the PS5 soon. So that's gonna be very shortly. But I don't understand when. But it's gonna be very soon, guys. It's gonna be sooner rather than later. So, any possible games you play, let me know. The name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. Like I said, it's Twitter and Steam. If you have an account on Instagram, send me out as the awesome creator. Zach Dawson from Titanic, of course. To make each day count as one big community, united as one. Pretty much one group to one in this community, and all of you guys that are awesome coming out of YouTube and also coming out of Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys been always been understanding in this community. I cannot thank you guys enough so much in my 5 years. Coming up, guys, on July 30th. It'll be 6 years by then. And it's always good to be alive in this community. Much more than anything, but far better than nothing. Good morning, Rosalind. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the community. Welcome back to the community. Bang bang, but not going solo or thero. But how are you on a Wednesday morning, Rosalind? Welcome back. Yeah, guys, I've got Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg on Instagram, and so much more. Anything else going forward? You guys can also save me out on Instagram too, guys. We have an account on Reddit. I've got Kevin, aka TubaChat. For those of you that have not checked out Kevin's live streams, the following streams that he does is pretty much channel reviews, see how, if you get enough likes, support, plenty of comments, plenty of views, plenty of anything else, if you have your own weekly schedule on YouTube or Twitch. I always tell the others, Rosalind, that I really can't complain. But I'm doing pretty good, just, I'm a little bit tired back and forth. Like my old friend Chaotic World was in the live chat yesterday. He said he said I should be able to get some extra sleep. I'm like, And you guys understand too in this community. If I were to take a nap number 2, I would not sleep good on any other night. Pretty much normally 24/7. But not very much that I can pretty much any good information or anything that's more in a sleeping position or getting plenty of anything else going, for example, but I'm actually a little bit tired, but I'm doing good. What's you been up to, Rosalind? I mean, I normally try to jump in your live streams too, as much as I can. Same with all of you guys, if I can make it. To promote my channel a little bit more by dropping super chats. That's the only way you guys can get it up for me. Because I know you guys really want me to. Well, I'm not gonna be sleeping later on today. I mean, I'm gonna be having breakfast later on. Later on this morning after I get to an hour and 35 minutes today. Only coming out of Tuesday and Wednesdays every morning. We guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome, very nice guy. And his live streams are Friday through Mondays, Running Egg almost 24/7. That's 24 hours, 7 days a week almost for Running Egg. Rockin' and rollin'. And also, guys, Sony's Getaway. I did jump in a live stream last night. She was missing me, and she's like, "Where have you been?" And I'm like, "I've been busy with work. I've been busy with my very first piece of life, guys." I didn't give her the good news that her and I are going to be getting officially married in a couple of years. So that's going to be the most exciting thing that her and I have never had before. It's like you go to somewhere in space, and you pretty much go to a galaxy from far, far away from Star Wars. Or you guys can go where no one has ever gone before, and that's Star Trek. So you got Star Wars, Star Trek, Star Wars. They're pretty much combined in space as one big series between the two. We got Sony's Getaway. The possible days for her live streams is Monday through Saturdays. So you can help promote your channel the same way. As long as you guys do the same thing, see, that's the same deliverance for you. But I guess that is Reddit. In this community, guys, that's the most very important thing. By being loved, plenty of supportive, and also plenty of respect for the 95% of the time today, and also staying much more honest, truthful, trustworthy, positive, and loyal today, too. But we're awesome creator, guys. The most very high-profile thing we do is anything that's more to expand. But getting more people involved, if you see people live streaming on Twitch or YouTube. We can also advise the others to send people out, tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But the most helpful tip, guys, is the most very important thing from the awesome creator, as we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out, guys, on the current following apps, if you have accounts on them. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and most likely on YouTube. You guys can vote on Land of 38, the Great Summon at 14. If you guys want any Mega Love shoutouts today, let me know. You guys can let the others know too. And so much more. Alright guys, we got news to talk about the kickoff on a Wednesday morning. Day 3 out of 3, guys. My next day off is this coming Saturday. And then we're going to be good to go by then. And anything else that's brought to our attention or has not been brought to our opportunities at this point. So we still have no worries, but much more to do, much more tasking at this, for anything else combined. But alright guys, today's day is May 11th, 2022, on a Wednesday morning. Alright guys, let's see what kind of IZN news we have for you guys to kick off here today in this community. So, let's run them all down and see what is more interesting and much more to comment on. So, alright guys, you guys should check out this first article 12 hours ago. You guys should check out the movie review of Operation Mincemeat, or Manifest Meat. You guys should check out this film or TV series review. Well, there's not one story, not two, but 3 stories combined all together. You also have 2 Darcys and 1 dead body. If I want to watch a TV show or a movie to investigate with, I would honestly do the Batman, or watching the entire 5 or 6 seasons of Gotham. And that would be my love and I. As anything else would really astound each other. It's like if you're watching investigating TV shows or movies, you've got the Batman, you've got Gotham, NCIS, Law and Order SVU, or anything else that's more investing, thinking on court cases, killings, a little bit of romance, plenty of cases. Kind of like Criminal Minds, for example. That's where the fun begins. That's where it can really start getting together. Alright, let's see who we have. Good morning, Joanna. How you doing? Welcome back to the community. Welcome back, Simply Gary. Bring a love shout out. TH Movie, how you doing? Grassy Squad 13, Happy Life. Plenty Lyric, welcome back. Hello, Jack at Miss Gracie. Janelle Vlog, good morning, how you doing? So as far as what we're doing today, guys, we're trying to see if we can go to the bottom messages that are underground. Rizzo Canada Vlog, good morning, how's it going? Make a love shout out to you. Well, we have like, support, comment, and full in this community as one big community and also one big group. How are you today, Gary? It's good to see you back. I want to say, guys, Kionic and I have known each other for a long time. Very good friend of mine. Oh, Joanna. More, oh, Joanna. Welcome back, Mr. Ryder. How's it going? Mary J TV 2. May Okadu Z Squads. Make a love shout out. How you doing? Well, one big community, one big group, guys. That's how we get started on on any morning, on any episodes I do on a schedule. I beat 2 games, take my time, and I replace the 2 and play something else. That's why I'm a big fan of RPGs and a big fan of sports.
You singing host rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, there's only one Zawana, and that's Zawana in this community. Oh, Zawana. We love Zawana. Booty, booty, Zawana. Alright, guys, enough of that. You guys can also check out the Season 13 of Apex Legends Saviors. Well, Season 13 of Apex sends the game in a major fashion. That's going to stay with tongue. Well, I know that, what do you call it? I will say, for the most part, it's pretty much something that's more attaching between Apex Legends. I mean, I've heard some good things involving the series, but I never once played it, never second-handedly played it, but I won't say Apex Legends is a good gaming. It's pretty much a good knowledge game, for example. It's kind of like Far Cry 6, the one you guys can see every Tuesday and Wednesdays, and anything else, so on and so forth. We're going to take on this side mission in just a second. It's called The First Love today. So I will look at that in just a minute. Alright guys, back to the news. As you guys can see, a man or a female. As you guys see, Rick Riordan as he stands up for the casting guys for Leah Jeffries as Annabeth Chase. As Percy Jackson author, defends casting decisions on upcoming Disney Plus series. I haven't seen any movies on Percy Jackson, but I know that I think Emily Hurst plays him between out of that movie franchise, I believe, but I mean, I honestly haven't seen any Percy Jackson movies, but I do know the actor does quite well. I will certainly memorize that, for example, so I will say he does have a good acting career. So we'll jump on that in just a minute from IT News this morning. Okay, so right now the first side mission we're going to do today from Lorenzo Casino is The First Love. So to deliver my apology, guys, you must be braver than I am. Regrets? I have so many. Sweet Miguelina. That was the first woman I fell in love with during the Revolution of 1967. Craze May, make a love shout out. May, what's up, Miss TV? How you doing? This one, the community expands, guys. We just have to keep on expanding in this community, and also one big group. But hers was also the first heart I broke. The time is now, guys, to let her know that I am truly sorry.
Thanks, Doc. Thanks,
Double A, good morning. Aurora, make a love shout out. How you doing? That's why you guys asking me how I am, how I'm doing, and I normally try to ask you guys how you doing. But that's why Mega Love Shoutout stands for MMLSO. 5-letter word, guys. Mega Love Shoutout. That's usually what it stands for in this community. So Mega Love Shoutout to you guys from this community. But welcome back, Aurora and Mitch TV. How you guys doing? And it's good to see you guys. Well, guys, my highest mods is 305 now. I think my next goal on mods is probably in the 400 somewhere. Before 400 at this point. Not since I've been here. So, or not you guys have been witnessing it, but much more attraction too. Much more entertainment too. Well guys, this first side mission we're doing is, we're gonna be meeting Miguelina. Not Miguel, guys, but Melina or Miguelina. Well guys, here's the thing about Percy Jackson.
Red Heart.
Yeah, I don't think, well, I don't have much on Percy Jackson. I will say it's either Emily Hurst or somebody else that recently voiced Percy Jackson in how many movies? One. If I had to guess, it's probably 3 or 4. Maybe like 2. But I haven't seen any of the movies though. I've heard some good things on a couple of them. I've heard the franchise on the movie franchise of the series, guys, for Percy Jackson. The one that acted him the first time, second time, third time, pretty much did very well. I mean, I would think so, but I mean, I think it's either Emily Hurst or somebody else. But you have to check out the article for that one. Alright, guys, back to the news. You guys can celebrate your love for The Legend of Zelda with this new Hyrule Quest Lite. But it is agreeing to illuminate, guys, your gaming setup, or even to use, involving what you guys can use it for. You guys can see The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Royal Quest is now available as a desk light. Now, for those of you that do play The Legend of Zelda, or do not play a real good franchise like a Zelda game, a Mario game, a Sonic game, where Sonic takes on Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, you guys can check out The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Royal Quest. I think the first time it's ever been appeared was when Nintendo recently came out with its very first Zelda game, and that would be coming out of the Super NES, Super Nintendo, if you will. So I'm thinking that's coming out of that first one, but then back when The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past came out, back in the late 1990s, early 2000s. I think the Royal Quest is coming out of plenty of Zelda games over the years. When you see this Royal Quest, it's kind of like a headgear kind of piece. But if I had to guess how much the Royal Quest is, I would say it's a lot of money. To go after a Heart of the Ocean necklace or a ring, a many expensive jewelry between any online store you go to. If I had to guess how much that really is, somewhere in the thousands maybe. But I'm not sure. I mean, I would be about 65%, closer to 75%. But you guys can check out, if you guys can get your own copy of the Legend of Zelda Hyrule Royal Quest. Good morning, DJ Sam. Mega Love shout out, how you doing? Welcome back to the community, how's it going? So you guys can see a copy of The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Royal Quest. It's now available as a desk light. You guys can experience some good things on it from the awesome creator. You guys can also check out a 5-minute video from yesterday, from the IGN Daily Fix today. Now from yesterday's IGN The Fix in this community today, and an announcement about a new gameplay, guys, trailer today. So the company that pretty much got much more included was publisher Warner Brothers. So you guys understand from this YouTube poll that I gave you guys earlier this morning, pretty much more out of generosity, or anything that's more genuine or good way to think, for sure. Little bit of fireworks, nice. Pretty much giving me a welcome advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. And another one, guys. Good fireworks. Something a birthday, anniversary, or probably a welcome back community. Oh, ow. Look out, guys. Looks like Magellana might be armed with a couple things. Maybe like a few weapons. Or maybe that's more of a offensive or defensive, what do you call it? Protective kind of armor. And another one, guys, heads up. Looks like we already got staked by 2 of them already. I don't want to just have to make sure if we're not getting ourselves carried away on these guys for sure. Okay, so I will try to kill that for a minute. Even though I would have went back a little bit backwards. But I'll take it. I know there's a couple of alarms in this area. But Dwayne John, welcome back, buddy. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Yeah, guys, but the good news for Gotham Knights is only coming out between 2 consoles, and that's the PS5 and Xbox Series. Now, we all know, guys, in this community today, of when Gotham Knights is coming out, between those 2 consoles. I know it's coming out later on this year. I think Summer Gaming will have some. I think some good stuff involving Gotham Knights. So I would expect possibly, if anything else that's going wrong with them, or any more ads, or anything that's more to get our thinking caps to do. If we got some, I haven't checked out the gameplay for Gotham Knights, but I've heard a little more good things about it. Even though it's not a Batman kind of game, but I think the game itself will have pretty much a real nice experience. But Gotham Knights, guys, I thought it was going to be a Batman kind of thing, but it's kind of like Injustice. Kind of like, I think it's a little more of a difference, but pretty much different from, what do you call it, Street Fighter, or I think Marvel's Capcom. But a little more of an inside difference, so let's go wait until plenty of that. If you guys are big fans of fighting games. I mean, I think I'll probably, if I had to guess, if I am getting Gotham Knights, there's a bit of a chance if I do. I mean, I have to see the gameplay first before if I'm thinking about buying it. So it all depends. I mean, I'm guessing Killer J Gaming would have an opportunity to see what this game is, what Gotham Knights is. So it all depends. I mean, I would think Gotham Knights. I think that sounds. I'm guessing the game might be good, better than Injustice is. So guys, can check out a 5-minute video from IGN The Fix from the awesome creator today. For those of you that are looking for high-def gaming, then take it to the next level, for sure. Wait a minute, hold on guys, where is it? Oh, there it is, hold on. Can I destroy that? And we're gonna destroy that. I don't think it's gonna be a cause of distraction or a concern, actually. Apparently guys are scared to want us to suffer, but they won't get me without a fight. That's for sure. Okay, so we also have an extra one that is beeping. But all we take it on is a couple of these strategies, especially if they are not, I mean for the most part they're not Nazis, but pretty much death traps. So we got one, maybe like more than 2 or 3, and like more than like 5. Look out guys, hold on. And yeah, we're down and out. I think if I had to guess, I think we'll probably come back to this mission maybe another time, if we do. I'm not 100% sure how. I mean, this might be a tricky mission for all of us in it today. So I think I'll probably skip that, and I'll go to. Oh boy, I guess I can go back to the hideout. I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back over there, because I know it's kind of like a trap, kind of like a trap objective. So I'm gonna skip past that for now. But you guys can check out the full high-def gaming monitors for the most hertz. For any fast-paced gaming you do, if you're playing on gaming consoles on PC, on a PS5, on Xbox Series, on a Switch, you're welcome to check out the best 1080p gaming monitors for fast-paced gaming. So I will say, anytime you manage to go after a pretty good high-def, you're welcome to check and develop anything you guys can get your eyes attached for gaming. If you have 1080p, I mean, an advantage of getting yourself a good screen, pretty much a very nice screen to, or whatever kind of TV that has a good high def, and as long as it does not have 540 but a 1080p. I'm not sure what's going on between the two. I'm not sure what this creator says, but I know a lot of you guys have good TVs you guys can play games on, but much more to, I mean, it's always a fast way to test a theory. As long as you have a good high def. And it's only worth between 540p or most likely 1080p. Let's go ahead and draw plenty of what you guys can really see. where you guys can see on front of a TV screen or watching TV, watching a movie, and also playing games the same way. Same time and same much more further. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to it. Hold on. I pretty much got a little bit mixed up. Hold on. Pretty much messed a little bit of something up. Hold on. Okay, I still got you guys. Okay. I just want to make sure if anything's going or under control. Okay. We'll probably leave Aussie News on this one tab. So, well, I guess back to the news. If you're setting out the month, for the most part of a game that is free to play, for the most part today, between one game to the other, or pretty much a good one you've been playing for a long time, and that is Fortnite. You guys can check out how you guys can use the sensor backpack in Fortnite, and how to complete every other resistance, and also a task for this week in Fortnite. I don't ever play Fortnite, but it's just that there's a lot of good things you guys can probably do. I mean, I never once had a gameplay opportunity. But I do know there's plenty of skin times, plenty of good stuff you got, what we can probably do. But Fortnite is really never suitable to my status compared to sports and RPGs. I mean, they're pretty much the manga flavor for me. Any RPGs I can really play, or not really escape from, especially with sports. So you're welcome to check out those two tips if you're playing Fortnite altogether. And pretty much feel a little more extra experience. Have how you guys can use a sensor backpack, and also other resistance tasks, for example. Well, guys, for those of you that have been to college or have not, in this community, and there's also one big group out of 305 mods this morning, pretty much in my 5 years in total. For anything else that's more to comment on, or anything that's more staying progressive, and much more knowledge too. And as you guys can check out the student notebooks that are only for back to school people. So let's check out the best laptops for college. They help you get through any single semester. It's like if you're having trouble, you're welcome to get yourself a student notebook. Depends how long you guys can have it for, what the estimate is, and so much more. But it's like if you're getting a student notebook, like say getting a PC or a tablet, I don't think anyone should be fooling around. If you guys can use them to get to the next level, what kind of classes you take? Either math, social studies, science, geography, anything that's more towards any subjects you take for a long time. You're welcome to use this opportunity to do anything you want, especially if you have the best laptop that is surrounding how much you guys can really spend on, between thousands or pretty much a high particular amount. If you have a 2-year deal, a 3-year deal, or just 1 year, you guys can use that laptop towards, I think for the most part towards your advantage. Well guys, back to the news. If you guys want to know how you guys can defeat your next boss, you guys check out this good game, for example, from Valheim. That's how you're welcome to defeat a boss by the name of the Ambition. But you'll want to have some arrows ready. It's not like you need to use a sword or kind of like a shield. But the best way to take on a boss like Ambition or any other boss you're playing on a Final Fantasy game, an RPG, action adventure, or pretty much a card RPG kind of game, for sure. You guys want to get yourself some arrows, so anytime you're prepared for a fight, it's pretty much right there. Any weapons you pretty much use, like a Metal Gear Solid game. The health you guys can look at is pretty much in the upper left of the screen, and the color for the hit points is only like green, pretty much green, not blue. But it's like if your health is low on a Metal Gear Solid game, either taking on a boss or trying to take on enemies, That's pretty much the best way you guys can do right there. Okay, there we go, guys. Now we can do a couple missions. We just had to figure out where we're at and what we're doing. But you guys can check out an inside scoop to get yourself ready for some bow and arrows to throw against a boss, and how you guys can defeat a monster or a creature by the name of Ambition. Well, guys, from the awesome creator, back to the news. Now, this next article is legendary. You guys can see a hero from Elden Ring. So I say an Elden Ring hero, Lemmy Solo. Lemmy Solo, who live streams the 1000th Millennia kill. So instead of 999 between the three of them, it's pretty much in the thousands column, in a 1000 column, for example. So let me jump on this one. So now, as far as after a couple bosses that immediately defeated me this past Sunday, it's pretty much reliable. But one thing I will say, the bosses on Elden Ring, they are a little more tough, a little more extra tough, if you will. That's why if I'm looking at speedruns from any of you guys in this community, or anything that is, you know, in a bigger category, or anything that is more eluded, it's like the bosses that anybody else takes, it's pretty much tough to beat. That's why you always want to get yourself a good enough chance to see what you're able to do, how to beat a boss, and get your armor upgraded. Well, guys, next mission we're going to be doing, I was looking around at this underground real quick. We're going to be doing a mission, guys, called Undercover Stud, a yarn story today. Now, here's the thing, guys, from this community, involving a side mission. We want to reach the ranch to help Gilberto's informant, where a renderist with one of my people is currently working undercover at a military horse training ground. We can also keep our eyes open. Like all convert missions, you will either be stepping in mature or getting a fancy trophy. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So alright guys, let's see what else we have in the news today to kick off on a Wednesday morning. So, alright guys, back to the news. Guys, we're checking out the spoilers ahead. I do not want to see any spoilers on Doctor Strange 2 yet, because here's the thing, I haven't seen the movie yet. Not sure if I'm seeing the movie this afternoon. I mean, if I do, then it would be something. But it's just that the plans from yesterday were not in the book. It pretty much did not happen. And that's pretty much anything else that was not brought to our community, or anything else that has not been in front of us, for example. Nature channel, thumbs up. Big shout out to you. How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen of the community, out of 305 months, please welcome Nature channel. Please welcome Nature channel to this one big community that we have. And guys, it's been 5 years I've been on YouTube, 3 years on Twitter, 5 years at Walmart. 1,760 days, guys, for my love and I. And I've been hearing plenty of good comments from some of you guys, and also the ones that my love and I know in real life that we're pretty much close with. They think that my love and I make a cute couple. A very cute, romantic couple. That's why we're the youngest couple of all time. We're going to be getting married in the future, but that's why she's 100% Christian, and so am I. I always look up to the Lord. As 100% Christian, guys, I always look up to God every time. Pretty much puts good stuff for me, puts good stuff for my love and I, and all of you guys too. And we're dead and out. And look at him, guys. Death Patrol. Can we do a slow one?
From HB Kitchen USA.
So, how you been today, Nathan? Make a love shout out. Guys, like, support, comment, and follow in this community. Guys, never give up, never surrender. Let's keep on expanding. As you guys see, Doctor Strange 2, Cameo Storm, officially announces their role in the MCU. And which we all know who that is. His name is Professor X. I think it's Professor X, played by Patrick Stewart. So, you guys remember when I told you guys involved in this article? The plan from that is the cameo star that's in this movie is none other. Oh wait a minute, no. Actually, it's not Patrick Stewart. It's I mean, I don't think I'm gonna go through the spoilers because I haven't seen the movie yet. I mean, my family went to go see it this past Friday. I will say, Dark Souls 2, I've heard some good stuff about it. But even though I was supposed to see the shit out of it yesterday, but I mean that's why I was having some good supper last night, and because I mean yesterday's episode was good. But today's episode guys supposed to get up to 88, so that way I don't have to wear my heavy armor or pretty much any of my coats that much anymore, especially if it's raining or something. Which I don't think there's going to be a major factor in it. So, probably not. Well, guys, can we maybe jump down there? Or are we going to get our ass killed again? I mean, the mission that we're doing is we want to meet some sort of a, chameleon. Coming of, Gobuto. So we want to meet a chameleon, guys, so let's go and... Oh, boy. Guys, looks like we might be dying in a minute. One step at a time. And we're gonna be down now. Nope. Alright guys, here we go. I just hope it's not me in real life, because I would be hurting badly. Can we jump down here? Okay, drop a parachute this time. There you go. That's what I need. Let's see let's see what else we have to get through. Well guys, I'm just double checking. Well guys, back to the news. I'm going to check out pretty much the walkouts. As the legendary director says, that would be okay. As you guys see, the crimes of the future. David Cronenberg expects walkouts. What does that mean? Will that be exiting out a door or pretty much not being reversed? As they call it, guys, revolves or involving. I for one am not reading this one because I haven't seen anything towards that. So much more aware, maybe like anything else that is brought to our attention in this community. Also guys, today and coming out of a Wednesday morning we have some top stories that pretty much are the bonus flavor. Let's say for example, as guys can see, EA Sports, or so I say Electronic Arts today, as it contains 4 new games that are coming out next year, including, guys, a new remake and a major IP address. So basically, guys, for those of you that already understand from yesterday, not only will we get a remake of Dead Space, but we also have a couple more games, too. Which I think all of us should be able to see what this is. So the games that we're looking at are pretty much real simple. We've got, oh boy. Well guys, the 4 games that are pretty much unknown is coming out of Rebecca Valentine today. So the plan for the major IP is pretty much a unannounced remake. But we all know, for the most part guys, 9 times out of 10 from the awesome creator, not only we're getting a Dead Space remake coming out soon, but they're also going to be announcing other good stuff too. So in the next 4 months, guys, they're going to be having an F1 22 in the first quarter, FIFA, Major Man NFL, Need for Speed, and NHL. That's going to be in the third quarter. As far as when Man NFL 23 is coming out, I don't even know when the hell that's coming in, essentially. So I will say, but the 4 big games that will be coming in is pretty much unknown. So the 4 of them that are in, for example, today, guys, it's a major IP, partner title, remake, and also sports title. So apparently, guys, they are getting the second remake next year. But there also is a possibility, guys. there's 2 games, for example, that we might be getting, or should be getting. So for the most part, the major IP guys that they're looking at, I mean, for all of us, what we're looking at is either a Mass Effect game or the one and only Dragon Age 4. I mean, most of us have been excited to see if we're going to begin a Dragon Age 4 for the PS5 in the future. But I'm guessing it won't be until next year, if possible. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be announcing anything towards Summer Gaming next month. I mean, I'm pretty sure soon they will, but it's like if we get a new Mass Effect game or a Dragon Age 4, I think it would be interesting. I know all of you guys would be excited about that. Maybe Killer's A as well. I know Chaotic may have something for it. I don't know. But it all depends, really. So that's coming out of top stories to kick off today, guys. And also, guys, in this community, you're welcome to check out a review, pretty much a movie review, of Salt and Sacrifice. Salt and Sacrifice. Remember, guys, my girl Sass, S-A-S-H, S-Y, she's still my second rose. She always is and always will be. I'm guys can also check out the review of a Yalden Chronicle Rising review. That's also a game too. Well, guys, right now we're gonna be securing the Rams, so Surigo can come out. Can I shoot you? I'll shoot you too, pal. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We'll make this next chameleon. Oh, wait, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit badass against these Nazis right now. Okay, sit down, alarm, shoot you. Alright guys, let's see if I can get this guy up out of there. As long as this Nazi did not fall off his horse. Heads up, guys. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys down one by one a little bit. But I'm not shooting that much involving the horses. We're just trying to get all Nazis out of here. But I will take the pesos though. Alright guys, let's see what else we have real quick. Let me try and go ahead and try to refresh for a minute. But I will collect the medal though. Sorry buddy. Now the best thing I like aiming on a enemy's body part is going for some good headshots. Headshots are a good way to do it. And I think he just broke his back. Well guys, let's go and go back and taunt these bastards out of here. There you go. There you go. Back-to-back headshots, guys, they're really good. I will take headshots.
Today I wanted to speak to the youth of Elestia
And also guys, never say never. I'm not sure if there's any more knots, but I won't unlock that. You also have a note. I have a handwritten note. I don't have much involving that note. It's just that I don't read a lot of them. Maybe not much. Well, I guess we have 2 more articles coming in today. So we're awesome creative today, guys, for IGN News. As of this point. So, guys, to check out this next article 34 minutes ago. Pretty much 4 minutes after a half hour today. As you guys see, there are new accessibility accessories that are coming out this coming fall, guys, for Microsoft. Now, it has been designing to give people with I think development of disabilities or disabilities a greater access to technology. So they're pretty much a good handful. So right now, guys, we're already escorting Captain Diaz. Honestly, guys, he cannot speak a damn thing right now. He really cannot speak a whole lot. But that's why we're trying to help him. That's why we have a good partner. Well, guys, all we're doing is just trying to follow this guy. So here's the thing about wide range of accessories. Let me jump on this. I don't have much anything, but it is reported by the birds. So we're gonna be hiding him across the rocks for a minute. to go through today for sub. Okay, there you go. I mean, no one's gonna be able to shoot at him, especially if my partner and I can elaborate and go against them.
Soldados train their horses in these woods. But if we are careful, we can make it without being spotted.
Okay, there we go. Alright guys, let's see. We also have one last article. As you guys can see, for those of you that have not checked out the trailer for Avatar 2, as it saw more than its first day views than trailers for the recent Star Wars movies. Now the teaser, Avatar: The Way of the Water, guys, coming out of the bat is pretty much more acknowledged, much more entertainment. The way Avatar: The Way of the Water, I mean, the trailer itself was pretty good. That, but remember, guys, that movie's coming out on December 16th. So the teaser, guys, was viewed with a very good amount, and that is 148.6 million times within 24 hours. I mean, yes, Star Wars movies had no problems when it comes to millions of views, but Avatar 2, guys, wow. All I have to say is a big wow. Can I shoot you? Sorry, buddy. Looks like these answers are being a little bit tad slow, but I vote try to avenge them. I mean, there's only a couple Nazis, so I'll take care of them. Good morning, Kooky. Make a love shout out. How you doing?
Calls you a chameleon.
Calls you a chameleon. So let me check out this Avatar thing. I mean, the thing about that, guys, I mean, ever since Episode 9 of Star Wars, guys, after it was called The Rise of Skywalker, the first teaser that came into play was 112.4 million views. But between other priorities too, Black Widow had 113.1 views, and actually no, Black Widow had 116.8 million views. Incredibles 2 had 113.1. I don't think it's much more to our knowledge. I think that, I mean, yes, Avatar 2 is going to be incredibly good. I mean, pretty much real good, to be honest. I will say, as I said, it saw plenty of views. I mean, I think a lot of you guys are much more hyped, as good as I am, and the same way with my pudding, too. She's going to go see, on my December 16th, guys, she's going to be watching Avatar 2 with her sister, which I actually like her family, out of respect. It's much more honest, truthful, and much more protection. To surround my pudding, and also surround me. That's why I have a couple of best men when her and I get married in the future. It's going to be much more honest, more truthful. Guys, that's how we stay positive and loyal, and love, support, and respect is always the key, and knowledge is power. Because we are getting ourselves a bit coverage, we got one animal or other kids. Sorry, buddy. So guys, these a dog or a Nazi, they're not that hard to kill, since I'm usually using this. Or I can use headshots for the Cartomancer. They're not too bad. As long as you know what enemies to aim. What kind of weapon you like using. So, I mean, I will say, guys, Incredibles 2, I've heard in The Incredibles 2 is a sequel exactly to the first one. But I haven't seen the entire movie. I mean, I've seen some of it. But I do know that Incredibles 2 is pretty much a good average movie. A little more better than having to draw plenty of attention after the first one, by far. Black Widow shooting almost 117. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good number for millions of views. But the way Avatar 2 looks at it, it's pretty much with 148.6. That's a lot of views. I mean, that's gonna be drawing plenty of attention on the 16th. of December.
In my friend of Star Tala TV.
Oh, good morning, Tsai too. Welcome to the community. Make a love shout out. How's it going?
Lower that weapon.
I'll shoot you too.
Good. Keep
Are you up
moving.
top, or are you going to be alarming? Oh, wait a minute, I won't take the ammo.
Why you?
Why me? What?
Our mutual friend doesn't
Why me what?
anyone into our little family.
So, pretty good achievement by Avatar, The Way of Water.
As you know, the
That movie's coming out in theaters, guys, on December 16th.
Thanks, by the way.
And we have another next several months to get through it. Oh, thank you, Ty. So,
You can thank me.
how are you today in this community?
I'm Captain
I gave you a warm welcome on a Wednesday morning. Hold on, let me see this. Let me up on this. What is our plan for today? There we go. Oh, I really can't complain. It's like anybody I talk to, if I'm at work or with my friend or anybody else so far, you know, I normally say I can't ever complain anymore. I can't complain, trying to keep it much more under control, like all of you guys too. You want to be mod? Hold on a second. Give me 1 minute. It's it's already loading much more. Okay, there we go, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and try to attach it right about here. Oh, hold on, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Saitula, 306 mods now. So, make a love shout out to Saitula, guys. She's our newest moderator from Star Tala TV. Make a love shout out, Ty. Like I said, my 5 years. In my 5 years on YouTube, I'm not at 304 anymore. 305 mods. Wait a minute, is that 305 or 306? Actually, no, that's 305. So, mega love shout out to you, Ty. Welcome to the community.
Wow, dude.
Absolutely right. My stuff's been incredibly good, guys. It's just that once we get to summer gaming, you ain't seen nothing yet from the awesome creator. It's gonna be interesting how this is going to really play out. But it is a huge surprise, guys, that Avatar: The Way of Water saw almost 150 million online views. That's why I think the movie's gonna be really good than the first one. And normally try to if only old Zawana would be in Avatar 2. Oh, Zawana. More Zawana, oh, Zawana. Ba 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 ba. We want more Zawana, guys, in this community. And more Rensei too. It's much we can really much more to elaborate. Any cat okay, there we go. But yeah, that's gonna be a good interesting note for Avatar 2 of how, I mean, since it's been getting a lot of views, I think the movie's gonna be awesome.
I heard you and Carlito did some renovations at the museum.
So I think it's gonna be really exciting to see what comes to the efforts after the first one.
Poet Johanna Hanamozo.
Oh, Zawana. And also Rensei, is it Rensei or Rensu?
With sweat, grinning face with sweat.
I was watching you guys' live stream yesterday. You guys play
Captured one of ours.
you guys play bingo every couple of days. What about like there we go. Alright guys, let's go ahead and turn this one side mission. Okay, alright guys, one last article today.
Thanks to you and backpack of yours.
As you guys can see, Kevin Feige says Miss Marvel's powers are not in an exact translation from the comics. Give me hope, Zawana, oh Zawana.
Both in money.
And ways it cracks this whole community up, so Zawana. We cannot live without Miss Old Zawana. Give me hope, Zawana. As you guys can see, if you want big, giant hands and arms, well, they're also in spirit. I'm gonna go ahead and do... Wait a minute.
Come back soon, honey.
Thank you for calling me honey, pal. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this mission real quick. We have another 15, we have another under 20 minutes. This next one, guys, from Kabuto Rosario, is Tricks of the Trade. Now this one, guys, is rank 6, as he wants us to start the negotiations and make the trade happen. Now we have their captain, guys. They have their Felisa. But it's time to make a trade. To go let the regime know that we are open to negotiating, and will gladly trade a military man with last year's haircut in this community for the best spy in all of Yara. I'll do this one and track it real quick. As long as it's not mixing any cans or mixing any prizes on the bottom. This one, guys, is from Adele Anchors. I'll jump on this for a minute. Let me see. Double check YouTube on my phone for a second. Not as much as I would like, but I'm keeping on a good, pretty much in a good offensive defense position. Okay, so let's see what this mission is. Oh, it's not too far. I mean, let me see if I can draw a bit more closer. Let's go to the next hideout. Okay, so let me see this article for a minute. Not really. I mean, yes, it might be a fine, maybe like a good TV show once we get to that. But it's only going to be on Disney Plus. Anything possible? There we go. I'm only giving comments between back and forth when I'm speaking to you guys in this one big community, and pretty much doing DXC on the other. Going left or right side. But alright, guys, let's see if there's anything else. And you guys can see yourselves, news. Alright, guys, we're off to a good start. We got about 20 to 24 likes. Let's see if we can try to boost it up a little bit further. My highest likes is 238. Highest views, 1,313. But my real-time one is pretty much about to go to 0. But 1.3k is still up there. So, that's my highest I've ever had. My minus is 305 now. Very good. Very tremendous and pretty good stuff to draw entertainment. Of what I think and what you guys think in this community. One big group. But as far as baseball goes from yesterday, I actually did watch a game of my 1983 Astros replay. They actually did not play. But we are gonna do, I think we might do the, we could hopefully do game 1 of a new 3-game series. My Astros are now 6-6 on Outside the Park Baseball 23 today, coming out this week. But I did watch 2 hours ago at it, where you had, in this 1983 replay, guys, you've got the Toronto Blue Jays at the New York Yankees. The Blue Jays came into a record of 6-3. The Yankees from the Bronx had a record of 7-3. So both teams played incredibly well. And what a good game they've had. And basically, after 9 innings, they were tied at 5-5. And then afterwards, the Yankees had a RBI single. Pretty much had bases loaded. They were like first and third with 1 or 2 outs. And the Yankees went on to win 6-5. So the Yankees are now 6-8-3. On this 1983 replay, now as far as the unbeatens, the Baltimore Orioles guys of this 1983 replay today, they are now 10-0. 10-0, guys. So, I just think it's a big surprise for the Baltimore Orioles. And we got it, guys. So we can get ourselves under control and So right now, guys, now we want to vandalize the Admiral Benitez billboards, as they're only located on spots. And the South Castro Road, for example, guys, you have Vicia Coast, Promise Peaks, and Robustas Hills. But here's the thing, guys. Captain Diaz poses to do nicely. Let me see where they're at. Oh, guys, let me look at some of them for a minute. So as far as where the coasts are at, maybe it should be Old Joanna. Maybe Old Joanna should help me. Or maybe somewhere to do more investing. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the middle. Okay, here we go. So, it could be one of two areas. But that's why there's only like 3 instead of like 5 or 6 at a time. So let's see. We got guys, we're off to a good flying start today. But after I get through an hour and 35 minutes this morning, I'm going to try to be back this afternoon for a new episode of Final Fantasy Origin. And then I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, early afternoon, hopefully. Or pretty much before 12. I'll probably start probably around 11:30 or 12 tomorrow. In between, you guys will have only a new episode of Tales of Arise every Thursday and Fridays. And then on Friday, I'm off at 5:30 on that Friday, guys, after tomorrow. I think I'll probably stream Friday as well. It's going to be in the morning for another episode of Tales of Arise, and then not sure if I'm streaming Friday night or not. I think I might be with my pudding. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I'll keep you guys posted on the apps. So I might be back this afternoon after I get through for an hour and 35 minutes this morning. I'm just double checking other stuff for a second. Okay, we still have some Macy. Okay, what are we doing on the journal? Okay, so yeah, guys, what we're trying to figure out is the billboards. The billboards should be around here somewhere. So they're pretty much down in the south. So the south would have to be right above here. Okay, and I still have my phone card that I haven't really redeemed yet. I might redeem it today. Might redeem it for sure. After I get out of my shower later on this morning. But yeah, guys, we're off to a good flying start to kick off. As I said, my stuff's been pretty good. Pretty good. Plenty of entertainment. My highest monster is now 305. Now, and that's an incredible achievement. That's how we managed to meet new creators, new friends, guys. If all of us, or any of you guys, are live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, we can share them out and tweet them out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Give them plenty of support, plenty of love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. But also show them how to stay positive and loyal, honest, and trustworthy. That's all we can do. Either any echolocation, or echolation, or echolocation. But as far as baseball goes, real quick, guys, my Astros are now 6-6. So I think we might do game 1 of a 3-game series. And I did tell you guys yesterday, the next 3-game series for my Astros is the Astros and the Reds. Astros taking on the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have a record of 8-4. So I'm not sure if the Astros can try to think of a couple ideas for sure, but it all depends. I mean the Astros have won a game and then lost a game, so they're pretty much back and forth. Since you guys voted on that YouTube poll on my first season replay, and I started with 1983 or 2006, so I'm like, I'll do 83. That's for you guys. So yeah, my Astros are not doing too bad, but pretty much a little under above average right now. So guys, my Astros are 6-6 after suffering a loss against the Expos in the finale of at the Astrodome. My score of 2-1. So the Astros are looking to avenge it in a 3-game series against the Reds. And what I've heard, the Cincinnati Reds are a good team. They have a record of 8-4. So it's going to be a good series between the Reds against the Astros at my Astrodome. But yeah, guys, the Orioles, let's see how long the Baltimore Orioles can hold them. Can hold things up. They're pretty much 10-0 now. 10 wins and no losses. But so you guys understand, when it comes to sports, any baseball, football, soccer, or pretty much volleyball, for example, it's like undefeated streaks usually do not last forever that much. And it's like, for the most part, all good things must come to an end. When it comes to streaks. Unbeaten streaks, undefeated streaks or something. That's pretty much even though any team gets a couple losses, it's like they can start getting back to winning. But from relying on Fast and Furious, it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile in this community. Winning is winning. It's like let the best man win, or let the best woman win. And give her plenty of sportsmanship and say good game, say a hug, or maybe like a handshake, and all in one place. If you're playing a good sport. Nets blog, thank you so much. Well guys, we have another couple minutes to go through today, and then guys, I should be back this afternoon for an episode of Final Fantasy Origin. And then I'll probably be back, hopefully I do come back this afternoon. But if I'm watching a movie this time, probably, I might be back this afternoon. I was gonna live stream yesterday, but quite frankly, I was tired. I was tired before I went out for supper last night, so I could not get an episode of Skywalker. So Skywalker will probably be back, maybe Friday. If not, Skywalker might be back, maybe Saturday. Because I'm off this coming Saturday, guys. So we'll see. See what happens. Actually, he's about to start a war now. Let me kill this guy real quick. Oh, nice backflip. Now shoot the dog, too. They'll get the little pretty princess and the little dog, too. Well, the awesome creative won't let that happen. Let's go, guys, real quick. Yep. Nice slide. But you're not a guitarist or a drummer, or a lead singer from an active rock group. Alright guys, let me see if I can advance some of these billboards. But if I do not get any of the billboards, I'll get back to you guys with new episodes of an hour and 35 minutes every Tuesday and Wednesdays. So I'll probably get some of this probably next week. And with Origin, might be back this afternoon. If not, Origin, you guys could expect, you guys could hopefully expect to have a new episode this afternoon for Final Fantasy Origin. If not, it'll be back Monday. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning if I don't stream this afternoon, if I'm watching a movie. So I will keep you guys posted on the apps for it. If anything has to be brought to our attention. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and probably leave it off right about here. As long as I'm not getting burned. But yeah, any game I do for an hour and 35 minutes as a New Year's resolution, it gets that every Tuesday and Wednesdays. The new that resolution started, I think, the past couple of years, like about a year now. So, good way to attach them. Alright, guys, in this big community and one big group out of 305 mods, that's gonna be a wrap for me for this morning, guys. I should be back this afternoon, but if I'm watching an in theaters movie this afternoon, hopefully. If I stream this afternoon, that would mean I'm not watching a movie. But if I don't stream this afternoon, if I don't stream this afternoon, guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. Same time, same channel for an episode of Tales of Arise. That's every Thursday and Fridays. But if anything comes up, guys, in this community, I'll keep you guys posted on the apps. I guess we're one big community, we're one big group. As long as we save people out and tweet people out, if you're live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, more than likely on YouTube. And also sending people out on the apps on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Good morning, Sarah. How's it going? Make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome back. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me this morning. I should be back this afternoon if I'm not watching a movie in theaters today. If so, I'll be back. I'll see you guys Thursday. I mean tomorrow morning. Or maybe almost close to the afternoon. But if you guys want to catch more Far Cry 6 for an hour and 35 every Tuesday and Wednesdays, Far Cry 6 guys will be back next Tuesday. We'll be back next Tuesday and Wednesdays for sure. So you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, guys, stay positive and loyal, stay strong, honest, trustworthy, and also love, support, and respect is always the key for the awesome creator from Titanic. A high-profile, anticipated popular name from Titanic, and that's Zach Dawson, your awesome creator. One big community, one big group. Anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, in this community, any of you guys that are live streaming on YouTube for the most part, or half and half on Twitch, combined into one streaming service between the two. We don't win it. I mean, we don't lose it. We win it as one big community. We can also advise you guys to share people out and tweet people out on if we have accounts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can find me, guys, Zach Dawson, 824-65600 on Twitter. I've been active on that pretty good app on Twitter for 3 years, YouTube 5 years, Walmart 5 years, 1760 guys for between my love and I. But like I said, guys, Zach Dawson is a very high-profile name. That's also a lot of attention, plenty of popularity. A name like that is really good. That's why I've been on YouTube for 5 years. The more stuff we bring in, guys, the more variety games you guys can give a thumbs up on. The views, the comments you guys give it for me. My stuff's been incredibly outstanding. Incredibly good, by far. But yeah, guys, if we have an account on Twitter, tell me your name and your numbers on Twitter, so we can share each other out, follow, and tweet each other out, if you're live streaming on Twitch or YouTube. Just tell me your name and your numbers, and how long you guys been on active on Twitter the most. Check me out, guys. Share me out, tweet me out. It's Zach Dawson, 824-65600. If you guys have an account on Instagram, share me out and tweet me out, guys. You're awesome creator. And that'll be Zach Dawson, yours truly, talking to you guys in one big community. The kickoff on Wednesday morning. I'll let you off from work until Saturday. I've got Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, and so much more of you guys in this community. So do not forget to send me out on Instagram. Also, guys, Reddit. I've got one person, that's Kevin, aka Tubitat. If you guys have not sold him out in this community right now, he recently celebrated this past weekend, or the previous weekend beforehand, celebrating 2 years of Tubitat, and it's 5 years on YouTube. So Tubitat is part of this big community. Same with a lot of you guys. We have plenty of likes, support, and comments. You guys give me, and I try to do my best to come and see you guys on your live streams. But yeah, the best thing is you guys to check out Kevin. He's always surrounded with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. Also, plenty of honesty, plenty of positive and loyalness to go around today in this community. So you guys can check out Kevin Friday, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So it's Getaway Monday through Saturdays, and Running Egg, rocking and rolling. Mega Love Saturday to Running Egg. Almost 24 hours, 7 days a week. Well, guys, in this community, real quick, filled with plenty of love, plenty of support, and plenty of respect today. And also, knowledge is power. We're saying more honest, more truthful, more good stuff we can really talk about doing business today. I should be back hopefully this afternoon, but if I'm watching a movie in theaters, I probably won't be back until tomorrow morning, and maybe in the afternoon. If not, Tales of Rise will be tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Thursday, so if I stream this afternoon, you guys will have an episode of Final Fantasy Origin. If not, it'll be back Monday with Skywalker. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning if possible, either this afternoon or tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted on the apps. But the most very important thing, guys, in this community, by staying positive and loyal, with plenty of love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. Film You're Lucky, popular name, Awesome Creative Zach Dawson. We watch videos in full, like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote Atlanta 38 and the Great Solomon F14. Alright guys, you guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys either this afternoon or tomorrow. Tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise, or hopefully this afternoon for an episode of Final Fantasy Origin. But let me make the quick shout out real quick. Playtime Wrestling Federation, good morning, how are you? Make a love shout out to you. But alright guys, you guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys this afternoon for Final Fantasy Origin. If not, it will be back Monday. It's 1 to 2 days a week for new episodes. But if I don't stream this afternoon, I'll be back tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise. Before, I work 4 to 11, and then 4 hours on top of that on Friday. Lorene's Vaughn, good morning. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Alright guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys either this afternoon or Thursday morning of tomorrow. Same time, same channel. If you guys want shout outs, but between either today or tomorrow, or pretty much 2 days in one, or 2 times in one, you guys let me know in the community. And of 305 mods, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here for this morning. I'm going to get a shower and get myself cooled off. I'll see you guys this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel, from your awesome creator. Always say love, plenty of supportive, and plenty of respect, guys. And also knowledge is power. With staying positive and loyal. It's trustworthy and honest. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. And until then, stay strong, guys.